Part of being eco is learning and not making the same mistakes again. So while I was traveling and we went to these fancy restaurants, I don't normally go to fancy restaurants. I barely ever go to restaurants. Like I'll go to cafes sometimes with friends, or like we'll go to like Outback Steakhouse for like an anniversary for someone or something like that. No, restaurants are not a big thing that I go to. Okay, so those ones I expect to get a straw in my drink or a straw on the table or whatever that. Those are pretty normal for that. Or like the cafes, obviously you can choose a straw or whatever. They don't put it in the drink. So we're at these fancy restaurants. And the first one I go to and I order Coke. And this is like the fanciest restaurant we're going to. Like we have our own fucking room, fancy restaurant. We're all like dressed up really pretty. Like it's insane. Okay. And I order a Coke and there's a straw in my Coke. And I'm like, really? And then they refill my Coke automatically when it's halfway full with a new container of Coke. They don't just like refill the glass like they do with water. So I get another straw and I'm like, this is annoying, you know? So I'm just like, really, you had to give me a straw? But I learned from my mistake, and the next time we went to a fancy restaurant, which we went to a fancy restaurant every night for dinner, but the middle one was like less fancy, so they just put straws on the table, which I just ignored because I couldn't say no straws for the whole table because some of them use the straws. But the next one we went to was super fancy, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna order soda drink. Like they're gonna put a straw in it. I'm not gonna order one. Like I'm fine with water. I didn't really want a soda anyways, so I was like, it works both ways. I don't want a soda, and you're not gonna give me a fucking straw. And that last one was probably the less wasteful one I've ever had, of like cloth napkins, reusable dishes and stuff. Even the appetizer, like I guess like the most would be the bread appetizers had like a wire basket and then like a plastic thingy between it so that the bread didn't fall out of the wire basket holes, I guess. So I can learn from my mistakes, and so can you. So if something happens, it's just a mistake and you just need to remember it or write it down somewhere of that for future notice. You go to a fancy restaurant, they're gonna put a straw in your drink. Don't let them. Either ask for them not to or don't order a fancy drink. It's not even fancy. It was Coke. Like, don't order a drink.